So guys, as you can see, suited and booted. There's a very, very good reason for that. It's because we hit 2K subs on YouTube. It's crazy even thinking about it. Honestly, we hit 2K subs yesterday. I want to say thank you to everybody that's subscribed, commented, liked. Honestly, I remember it only seemed like yesterday we hit 1,000. So, I mean, the support's been crazy. I appreciate everybody that supported the channel, liked, commented, messaged me. You know, you guys are crazy. And yeah, we're going to do a 2K Q&A. I put on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram down below. I asked on there any questions you guys want answered for this 2K Q&A. So, yep, I just want to say once again, I appreciate everybody that supported me. 2K subs is crazy. We've been going about 4 or 5 months, and to hit 2K is, I couldn't imagine it. So I want to thank everybody. And yeah, let's get into the Q&A. So the first question I've been getting quite a bit is, which trading platform do I use to analyze my charts, backtest, and what broker do I use? So the broker that I use currently, again, I don't want to recommend anything that I haven't personally used, so I can only talk from my experience, and I use ICT Trader. They've been good to me when I execute trades. They're FCA regulated, so you want to look for FCA regulation so that you know that they're a credible broker. And for trading software or trading like charting packages, like to analyze the markets, I use TradingView. I mean, I backtested all my strategies using TradingView. I analyze the markets. I like that you can have 2 screens side by side, so 2 chart layouts. So I tend to have 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 minute, and then one daily and 1 hour, so you can look at the charts side by side. So that's what I use. I've used TradingView for 6 years. They've always been good to me. I would pay monthly for it. So I've got a link down below if you guys want to check out TradingView. I think there's a free trial or something like that. But yeah, if you want to check it out, links down below. But they're the things I use. Very good there, but helpful to me. And yeah. The next question I've been getting quite a bit, or not quite a bit, but a few people have mentioned it because of some of the videos I made, is, did I drop out of school? Now, I didn't drop out of school. I didn't go to uni. I did my A-levels. So in the UK, you do normal school, secondary school, and then from once you've done your GCSEs, you do 16 to 18, you do further education. And I did that. And then usually you use those A-levels to go to uni. But it depends. Obviously, the English people will know. But if there's people from abroad, you might not know that. But yeah, I did my A-levels and I was learning trading, you know, demo accounts, looking on YouTube throughout that period. And then I left school at 18 and then put the time into trading. Then I wanted to learn it. So I gave myself 3 years to properly try and learn this business. Again, still progressing now, still improving. Come a long way, which is why I can give value to a lot of people, but I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still progressing. That's why I like documenting it on this channel. So yeah, I didn't drop out of school. I didn't go to uni, but I did my A-levels and yeah, then started to learn to trade. A couple of people have been mentioning like flipping accounts from like 1,000 to 100,000 or like £600 to 10 grand. And I want to address this because I think the industry has a bad rap for this. You see videos on YouTube, you see videos to get clicks. I get we're in an attention economy, so a lot of people want to, you know, either, I don't know, not scam, but want to make out that they're flipping £1,000 into 100,000, so people think they know what they're doing. But my take on this is, it's just not realistic. It's not feasible. I mean, you should look at the percentage return you're trying to aim to make. So if you can make 30, 40, 50% a year sort of return on your money, then that's a fantastic return. You know, a lot of hedge funds and prop firm traders, they don't make that. So what I would say is, instead of trying to flip £500 or £1,000 that you have into a large amount of money by over leveraging, over risking, I would say and this is what I did on £500, instead of me trying to flip it and risk like 30% per trade, I would say use that money to learn the skill. So try and get consistent on that account, because the skill is exactly the same on a £500 account than £100,000. Obviously, the emotions and the psychological aspects are different because you've got massive numbers. Instead of £5, you know, fluctuating in your account, you're fluctuating with thousands if you have a larger account. But I'd say learn the skill set on a smaller account, like £500. Get consistent, so try and make 2% a month, 3%, 5%, whatever percent. Try and get consistent. And then when you've got the proof of concept, you know what you're doing, you're happy with your strategy, you're producing consistent returns, psychologically you're on point, you know, you're at peak performance, then I would say look to scale up your capital. So look to then go for prop firm capital to be a 6-figure, 7-figure trader, or if you've got savings that Make sure you can afford to lose them, obviously. Like, you don't want to be trading money you can't afford to lose. Make sure then you scale up your capital like any business. But don't look to flip £1,000 into 100,000 or something like that, because naturally every strategy is going to have a drawdown period. And this is what people don't realize, is it's all fine when you win. If I'm risking 50% of my account, so if I at £1,000, I'm risking 50%, I'm risking £500 per trade. I mean, a lot of brokers won't allow that because they don't have the leverage. But let's say hypothetically you did. If you have 2 losses, you've blown the account. And even a perfect strategy, one that wins 60, 70, 80% of the time, every trader, those making millions, those making thousands, whatever it may be, they have losing streaks, losing periods. So it's managing those losing periods by having low risk. So if you risk half your account, if you have 2 losses, which is quite natural, you could take a fantastic trade and still lose, you're going to blow the account. And more often than not, if you're trying to flip £1,000 into 100,000, you're going to blow the account, because you're going to have a sequence of drawdown, which is natural, and then you're going to blow, because you're risking so much money per trade, you're going to blow the account. So I'd say use the money to learn the skill. So £500, £1,000, £250, whatever it is, risk 1% of your account so you don't blow the whole account. Get consistent. You might not make much, but you won't lose much. Get consistent on that small account, and then when you have the skill set, look to scale up. That's how I would go about it. Another question I've been getting quite frequently is, what's the best trading strategy? Like, what's the most profitable trading strategy? Which company can I learn from, which is going to give me the best trading strategy? And it's like, there isn't just this one secret strategy that's going to make you lots of money. There's hundreds and hundreds of strategies out there that are mechanical strategies that have tangible rules, that have an edge in the market, whether that's ICT, whether that's smart money, whether there's a company called Falcon Trading, there's Trading Masterclass, there's what other ones, there's some other companies out there. Well, there's lots of trading companies out there, and they all have profitable edges, they all have communities. And again, I can't recommend any of them. I've seen some of them, bits of all those I've just mentioned, but like, people say, is ICT a scam, or is Falcon a scam, or is any of these scam? And it's like, no. Like, end of the day, a lot of people are going to call them a scam if they don't make money, and you are the reason why you're not making money as much as the strategy, because people think, oh, if I get a strategy, I'm just going to instantly start making money. Just give me the strategy. And then when they buy it and then they don't make money for 6 months, they think, well, they've scammed me. It's like, no, you have to become the edge alongside the strategy. You have to put the work in outside. You have to work on your flaws. Why are you not executing that trade? Is it because you had 2-3 losses beforehand and then you're fearful to take a trade? Or why are you over risking? Why are you taking that trade? Oh, maybe you're too greedy. There's lots of psychological aspects that come into trading as well as the strategy. So number one, you have to have a proven edge. Of course, there's no good trading a strategy that doesn't have an edge in the market, can't produce long-term returns. However, there isn't this one secret strategy that everyone's hiding, that people think, oh, just pay this £500, pay this £1,000, and suddenly I get profitable. It's like, no, you have to work on yourself outside of trading. You have to stay at peak performance. You have to keep in a good routine so that you're performing well. You don't suddenly get there and stay there. It's a constant battle to stay consistent, stay on point, make good decisions. So in terms of the best, most profitable strategy, there isn't one particular one. There's lots of companies out there. There's lots of trading people out there that have made money from different ways of different strategies. You know what I mean? Some people, you could be buying when someone else is selling, and you could both make money if someone's a shorter term trader and someone's a longer term trader. It's what suits you, suits your life circumstance. If you're working, there's no good trading intraday, day trading, because you're probably not going to be able to execute as many trades. If you're more of a patient person that wants it to be more passive, swing trading could be better. So you just got to understand which type of strategy suits you, what you'd be happy to execute trading. And there's not one set strategy that's going to make you money. It's lots of strategies that have an edge in the market, and you've just got to find the one that suits you and you relate to. Another very common question that I've been getting is, would I start a community? And it's something that, when I started out on this, obviously it wasn't my intention. It's not something I plan to do. And for the short term, I'm not thinking of doing anything like that, because it's just not something that I'm focused on. I'm focused on my own trading, focused on giving value to people on the YouTube channel, building a community on this YouTube channel for free. But potentially long term, if there's enough demand for it. The problem I have is with the industry, there's a lot of negative stigma around education, around communities, and part of me doesn't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of my name, be part of like scam and everything like that. So if I was to do something, I think I would do something pretty unique where it's not the traditional way of doing it, like £500 strategy, pay this. Like, it's just not. I'd want to be successful in it. I'd want to help as many people as I can. And I don't know what that would be at the minute. But obviously, in long term, you could, have something that everyone can benefit from. But I don't want to be part of. It's hard because I don't want to. I love the industry in terms of learning, but it's got such a negative stigma that if I was to release something or do something, I want it to be different, unique, and something that's not the traditional Forex education, that type of thing. So it's something to consider. Short term, I'm not looking to do that at the minute, but you never know. Long term, there could be something that could be beneficial. I like the idea of helping people, like even on this channel, getting the comments from you guys saying, wow, this really helped, or I didn't think of it like this, or that really related to that. That gives validation. That makes you feel good that, oh, the knowledge that I have and the knowledge I've learned all the time I put into trading, it's benefiting other people. Because a lot of people say, why are you doing YouTube? And I like doing it on the side with my trading. Sometimes I know today there's not many trades, so I can make a video of the value. And with trading, you don't really get much sort of validation. You're just sort of printing money on a screen. But when you actually get into, and obviously there's not many people that I know trade, literally zero. So it's nice to build a community, have like-minded people in the comments and on Instagram messaging me and communicating. So again, it's something I potentially could do long term, but right now I don't want to be part of that sort of stigma. You know what I mean? It's bad, but yeah, maybe potentially long term, but we'll see. And the last question I've been getting is, what is my trading style? Like, how do I trade? And when I first started out, I was more of a hybrid swing trader. So I was a hybrid trader. So I would trade the daily 1 hour moves and look to hold it. Sometimes you could, if you're looking for quick pullback moves, you'd be in and out in maybe a day. But if you're looking for more of the longer term daily swings, then I'd be holding for multiple days. I wouldn't really hold for weeks, but maybe 2, 3, 4 days. But now I've changed that style a bit more. I like to be a bit more fast-paced, in and out, either right quick or wrong quick. So now I trade more of the intraday timeframes. So hourly, 4 hourly, look for the overall momentum. Obviously, I use multiple timeframes, but I use primarily the hourly, 4 hourly, look for key levels, key areas of interest. And then I scale into the lower timeframes to look for a more pinpoint entry so I can get a better risk reward. And then again, because it's on the lower timeframes, 2 minute, 10 minute, you either make money quick or you lose money quick. Obviously, I know I have an edge long term. I have good risk reward. So on my losing positions, I lose 1%. On my winners, I like to make at least 2%, 1.7 to 2%. So I know I can, if I have a couple of losses, I can get back to break even with a couple of wins. But yeah, that's the type of style that I've been using at the minute. And yeah, just got to keep working towards it, keep improving. Yeah, so yeah, hope you guys get value from this video. Like I said, I appreciate everyone. It's 2K Q&A celebration, suited up. But yeah, no, honestly, I appreciate the support. I really, really do. And hopefully we'll keep growing the channel, keep helping people, keep building a community on this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.